Hey Aquarius, this is Lee from Ephemeris Cartomancy, and today we are going to do your love cartoscope for the month ahead. So let's see helpful information, guidance and support for Aquarius's love life and emotional body for the month ahead, please. Okay, let's see what's going on. Of course it would come out. Okay. You may or may not witness a bowl of fur jumping into the frame. If you do notice it, don't get alarmed. Fur babies always think they run the show, right? And we love them for it. Okay. All right, Aquarius. So, first and foremost, I am feeling a lot of Taurus energy for you. A lot of Taurus energy for you. I'm also feeling Gemini, Aquarius, which kind of makes sense, Aries, Capricorn, and a little bit of a vibe of Libra as well. So, what we have here, Aquarius, is a very deep and ongoing soul searching on the matter of balance. Balance in connections, balance in how you treat yourself, balance in how you appreciate yourself, balance in how you show appreciation towards your partners, spouse, better half, whatever it is. There's a question here of proving your feelings, proving your point of views through action. You may be called out on not proving enough or not having the same love language as your partner, for instance. You may be asked to show more, communicate more, spend more time, do more acts of service. Whatever love language your partner has, you are going to be asked to pretty much show up in a more significant manner. Now, you are open to these discussions. You are willing to pool your resources here. You are willing to make an effort. You are willing to build bridges where perhaps there may be a sense of not being connected enough at this point. There may or may not have been enough of a sense of a connection earlier in your relationship, but right now there's a sense of someone needing more, and I'm getting the vibe that it's your partner. This may or may not be a twin flame type of connection, because those do imply or require a lot of balancing on both parts. So that may be the question here. You may be actually trying to make sense of precisely that issue. Is it or is it not, for instance, a twin flame connection? as if you would kind of justify or find the reasoning in that information, so you would be motivated to give more, to share more, to speak more, to do more. It's not that you are lacking motivation, but there's a sense of trying to get to the bottom of something, either your approach to connections, your approach to commitment, your approach to a balanced partnership, or precisely attempting to heal this twin flame soulmate type of relationship. If this is the case of a twin flame soulmate type of connection, you would have been on a break. You would have been perhaps even healing from a breakup from each other or from other people, so it may be further back that your connection was active, true, and manifested, let's say. And you may have had kind of random, for instance, random videos popping up in your recommendations with twin flamey types of titles, even when you wouldn't have been open to that, or when you wouldn't have been looking for it for sure, and yet you would find yourself running into that kind of topic time and time again, as if someone was trying to send you a message, as if someone was trying to give you a hint about something here. For those of you for which that's the case, I'm seeing getting back together with this person, with this soul partner. I'm seeing a new beginning here. I'm seeing clearing things up, getting into contact, most likely via phone, message, email, rather than face-to-face to begin with. Clearing things up, sharing emotions, sharing thoughts, sharing desires, trying to make sense of what it is that you do and don't want from a connection or from each other as well. And sharing that information in a very balanced way, sharing that kind of commitment now in a very balanced way. That's what you are working towards, a very balanced commitment. That's what you are aiming at. The goal, pretty much, in this relationship, in any relationship. Let's see what your tea leaf cards are telling you. Okay. Oh my. Okay. Let's arrange these ones. If you are going to reconcile with a former partner, former lover, very much twin flame vibes for this part. It's going to come to fruition sometime November, so don't get anxious about it, and don't lose your patience, because there's quite some road ahead before you get to that point. You're gonna see some sort of reconnection, you're gonna see some sort of building bridges there, which may also run into some issues here. Your partner or yourself may have some shadow coming up. you will want to really solve this. You will really want to work on this connection. You will really want to make it happen, resolve it, strengthen it. It may take up to January though to see some progress there. So from the point you do get back into contact to the point when you are going to see true progress, it may be January. Even then, I'm not seeing a clear-cut decision about it. Someone is gonna be dragging their feet here. Someone is gonna be unsure, uncertain, intimidated, perhaps, by the type of connection. So you may have the surprise, quote-unquote, surprise of seeing things move along a little bit and drag for a longer bit. Come on, you want to come out, come out, come out. And it's gonna be a little bit of a dance here. It's gonna be like a back and forth. Back and forth, back and forth. Frustrating. I'm hearing humiliating. You shouldn't take it that way. You shouldn't be seeing things in that light when it comes to this type of situation. This is someone you have a strong connection to. This is someone who makes you feel very strong emotions, strong passion, and someone who's going to prove to be very resistant to change. It's going to be very frustrating to you, because you're going to feel like, how are we ever going to make any sort of progress if you are this stubborn about little things? And it's going to take a lot of work for you to see some success. But you're going to see it. You're going to see it. You are going to see that success, okay? So don't freak out about it, because you are going to see success. It's going to take some time. It's going to take some powers of persuasion here. But you are going to finally get together with this person, and they are going to finally make you feel like your family life, your future is whole. And once you decide that this is what you truly want to see happening, that this is what you truly want to have in your life, you are going to finally see progress when it comes to all of your heartache, all of your frustrations, all of your, let's say, lack of success, right? And let's not say failure, as you might be tempted to think about it. All of your trials and tribulations will have been worth it once you finally reach this point of getting on the same vibe and finally overcoming shadows on both sides. Yeah, there's gonna be some resourcefulness, some thinking outside the box needed here for you to make things work in this connection. This is no small feat to make this connection work, okay? This is not gonna be easy. It's not meant to be easy, by and large. They are very challenging connections because they force us to make progress. It is going to be a humbling experience. You are going to go through humbling experiences. Some of you might go through some losses here, material losses as well. It could be related to a divorce or a partition of goods or child support, alimony, that kind of a thing. If you are taking someone to court, or if someone is taking you to court, I'm not seeing you doing very well as things are looking right now. Maybe you can change that outcome. But right now, as things are looking, you are not going to do quite so well as you might expect or hope to. Once you do receive that unfortunate news about either humbling experiences or kind of losing a bit of something materially you were kind of counting on or expecting to win or get, you will receive some sort of compensation. You might end up losing your part of a home, for instance, and your former spouse may be buying your half of the properties or that kind of a thing. You are for sure going to take a step in a new direction here when it comes to love. I am seeing you regaining that sense of chemistry, regaining that sense of pleasure when it comes to interacting with someone. Physical pleasure, mental pleasure, spiritual pleasure, emotional pleasure, pleasures of all kinds. See? It says child of the moon, forgiveness transcending the ego. Your ego is really going to be triggered here. Either by whatever is going to go on with a former spouse or a former lover regarding some sort of litigation, partition of goods, or simply having discussions and being called out on things, or by reuniting with a twin flame partner, an ex. It feels like an ex to me. And the experience is going to turn out to be kind of humbling, as well as uplifting, as well as helping you to make progress on a personal, spiritual level. Once you do learn to transcend the ego, once you do learn to pretty much get over yourself, and once they learn to get over themselves as well, because there's no one way about that, it's always a two-way street. Entertaining that kind of a vibration takes two, more so in these connections than in others. Once you do that, you are going to see so much progress in your connection and in your personal journeys as well, because they are linked, intimately linked, right? And you're gonna see a lot of progress there. This will prove you've been right. All of those times you thought about something, all of those times you wondered about something, all of those times you speculated or imagined this or that, events are going to prove you right. Your gut feeling is going to be proven right. Okay? Let's get some final advice for you. Red jasper. Healthy boundaries. Interesting. It is going to be a challenge. It is going to be a topic you will have to tackle, something you will have to work on. But I am seeing you making great progress on that, so have no fear. And if you need to make more progress, maybe try to get some red jasper, because it's gonna help you. Focus on images of it, at least if you don't have access to the stone itself. Just look online images of it and meditate on that, because it's gonna help your vibration either way, physical or not. So, that being said, Aquarius, these were your messages for the month ahead. If the reading resonated with you, please do hit the like button. If you didn't, hit the dislike button. If you feel you vibe with me, for which I'm very, very, very happy, do gently tap the subscribe button and get the notifications on as well, because there will be weekly readings for you on all sorts of topics, and I'd like you to be the first to know about it. Thank you for choosing to be part of my soul tribe this week. I hope you will choose to do the same thing next week as well. Until then, I'm sending you much, 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 much love and light, and we'll be seeing you soon, okay? Bye!